Hello and welcome back to the most amazing channel on the internet. I'm Rebecca Felgate, your most amazing host, and today we're talking the top 10 demolitions gone horribly wrong. Now I don't know about you, but I find a good demolition weirdly satisfying. The crash, the chaos, the neat destruction, but they don't always go to plan. Not in this list anyway. Join me as we see some pretty funny failures. Before we jump into this video though, I just want to ask you guys to give it a good thumbs up and leave us a comment telling us which demolition failure you enjoyed the most. Also guys, I just want to point you in the direction of our merch store at mostamazingshop.com. Check it out. Okay, demolition fails. Hit me. Coming in at number 10, we have this Red Bank rupture. A red-faced demolition team in Red Bank, Australia had to use jackhammers and brute force to finally topple a silo. Originally, the 4,000-ton building was supposed to be taken down by 100 kilos of explosives, but when the detonation happened, it simply left the building looking like an industrial Leaning Tower of Pisa. Basically, it didn't really work. After hacking at the building for 40 minutes, it finally fell flat. Okay, this is the best looking fail I've ever seen at number 9. So satisfying. This American farm wanted to get rid of their silo, so they did what people who want to get rid of structures do best. They demolized that mother. So I'm not actually sure that demolize is a word yet, but this certainly is no straightforward demolition, so I'm going with it. Demolize. The way this tower kind of skids and falls is pretty enjoyable. Plus, we get to see it from 2 angles, which, you know, why have 1 angle when you can have 2? It looks like it's got a life of its own and it's literally descending into another plane, and I love it. Another of my favorite silo fails up next at number 8. So this dude is trying to take down his silo without explosives, just brute strength and determination. I feel so invested in the narrative. He says at one point that he thinks he only needs to hit it 1 more time and then it would go tumbling. But then, oh dear. So yeah, it does start tumbling until it stops, and the reaction of his friends are great. They're like, yeah! And then they're like, oh no. It's failure. It's farm failure. Slightly more exciting at number 7, we have this Sioux smash. So back in December 2005, the Zip Feed building in Sioux Falls was about to meet its maker when things went a little bit wrong. As the demolition was about to take place, the basement was blown out, but the rest of the building just kinda wobbled to the side. What makes it even funnier is that the building had a sign on it saying boom. Yeah, not quite the big boom we were all hoping for. Close but no cigar at number 6. So my favorite thing about this failed demolition is not the failure itself, but the laughter from the girl watching it happen. She's like well amused. She's got nothing but lols for this depressing looking windowless concrete building that doesn't quite fall. Quite the giggle. Got the old wiggle back at number 5. So demolitionists in Crimea tried to take down this abandoned building, but it doesn't quite work at all. It looks like the explosives detonate around the middle of the building, and then the building does kind of wobble a bit, but then it gently rocks back and forth before deciding, nah, it simply doesn't want to fall today. Not today, lads. Not today. The footage of this fail has been watched over 3.5 million times, so I'm not the only one that enjoys it. We've got a 2-part tart at number 4. So this structure in Luizhou, China was supposed to break in 2 then fall down. Unfortunately, it was only half a success as 1 part remained semi-standing, just leaning a touch. It had to then be taken down with a few swings and a wrecking ball at the end. Am I ever going to say the word wrecking ball ever again without thinking of Miley Cyrus? That's my question. Ooh, we've got the Pontiac Silverdome at number 3. In December 2017, the Pontiac Silverdome in Detroit was supposed to meet its end. The 80,000 capacity stadium opened in 1975 and housed concerts from the Rolling Stones and Led Zeppelin and even the Super Bowl. When the blast went off to collapse the building, well, have a look. Yeah, nothing. Like, literally nothing. Uh-oh, she's going the wrong way at number 2. Oh hi no. A smokestack demolition went really wrong in Springfield, Ohio. In 2010, demolishers took down a 300-foot smokestack or chimney expecting it to fall east. Unfortunately, it didn't. It actually fell the wrong way and knocked out power for thousands of people in the area. The video of it happening is pretty classic too, like there's the slow realization that it all is not well, but luckily nobody was hurt. Finally at number 1, we have a big old Turkish topple. So this demolition video comes from a building in Kankiri, Turkey. Now it's for the chop, but it doesn't quite get axed in a clean way. The 80-foot tall factory building was expected to fall downwards in on itself, but instead it comically flops over and then rolls away. I say comically, it really wouldn't be funny if you were near the building or responsible for the damage and cleanup, but still, it does come scarily close to whacking into that neighboring building as well. So guys, there we have it. That was the top 10 demolition fails fails. Which of these do you find the craziest? Let me know in the comments section down below. Also guys, please don't forget to leave a big old thumbs up on our videos if you like them. For now, I'm your most amazing host, Rebecca Felgate. Don't forget to check out themostamazingshop.com, and I will see you beauties in the next video. Bye!